Hello, Vetle. I'm happy to see you in our studio. And here we will make a short interview about your journey, AI journey as a Chief Technology Officer at Nordic AI.
Yes, my name is Vetle. I've now been working with AI for 3 years. It started at the journey started at university. When I took a bachelor degree in IT and information systems, AI started to become the thing. It was about in 2022 and 21. And when you are with fellow students that are focused on IT, this is the only thing you hear about. How it will change everything, how we can use it, how we can then take advantage of it. And just half a year later, we're going to start working on our bachelor degree, or like the final written test. And with this test, we had also to make a product for a company. And our product was AI chatbots. So much potential in the product. I said to the rest of the guys, hi, we have to take it further. We have to sell it. We have to give it to everyone. This is something every business will need in the future. We can be the first, or we can be at the start. And none of the guys really didn't believe it, or didn't want to join me. So I had to find other guys. So I had to start networking. I knew nobody. I was young. I was only 20. I was young. I didn't know anybody. So it was really scary at the start, going out the door, meeting up at networking events, being the youngest, not knowing anybody. And by just talking to people, showing what we built, and being interested, I got more connections. I got invited to other meetings, and it ended up with me meeting the rest of my team.
That's a very interesting story. And what challenges did you meet apart from people not believing in AI and chatbots? And also, how do you prove your that you are legitimate, that you can do the stuff? Did you make some demos, and what kind of businesses did you start working with?
It is most businesses with B2C customers. They have a lot of customers all the time, like e-commerce stores. They have easy questions, repetitive questions that will always come. And many people are like, oh, chatbots. I know what those are. But they are bad. They don't work. So, okay, the old ones don't work. Test this one. I will make a demo for you. Test it. You do whatever you want with it. I will bring you the results. I will bring you anything you ask for, but just test it. And that really helped to change the minds.
Did they use voice as well, or just text?
Text. We started with text. The voice function is recently new, or not something that we have focused on yet. We have first had to take and change the chatbot industry to make people just see it work with just text.
But were the older people happy, or there were some challenges and some people who didn't like, or if the chatbot was not right, and there were many technical issues and logical issues, and the clients were not happy with it?
Yeah, when we started working at first, the models were smaller, they were more expensive, they were slower, they had problems, they could hallucinate, they could make bad results. But just being up to date, finding the newest models, we keep making them better every time there's a new release. And we always compare other versions or other AIs to each other to see what gives the best results. And I also saw a lot of people saying, AI cannot replace me. It's me that drives the customer. I am talking with them. They buy from me because I am the person. And now we see with chatbots that a lot of customers just getting so perfect help, they even start thanking the chatbots just because they get the answers so quick. They get so good answers, and basically starting to replace the customer service.
Yeah, that's very interesting to know. And what kind of changes? What model made the most impact? I mean, do you use OpenAI models, or Anthropic Cloud, or some other models, Gemini? And what is your favorite, and which changed, which update made the most impact?
Well, that's a really good question, because you have like the impact on the models, like on the quality, but you also have releases like DeepSeek, which not only influences the models, but also the whole world, how AI is going to proceed forward. When there's competitors can come out, do it so cheap and for free, and make it open source, and make it almost better than the top model of, for example, OpenAI. Like, these changes are the biggest ones, where it impacted the whole industry, not just the quality of the models. So I would say DeepSeek gives like really good change But like for like model quality, we will probably always stick with OpenAI. It's between those and Anthropic's Claude models, but I favorite OpenAI.
But with text models, the charges, the cost is quite cheap. What is your how do you decide between the quality and the cost? Was the cost a concern, a lot of concern for the customers with a lot of traffic, a lot of chats, or how do you make decision between like cheaper models and more expensive who can think more?
It's about a lot of testing and trying out and failing. And we see that for customer service, you don't need the top most expensive models. They can give really like long thought out questions or answers. But when it comes to like the customer and what they want quick responses, they want accurate responses. They don't need like the thinking process behind one of the larger ones. So that's a way we could like just stop, or like we don't need to use the most expensive top ones to bring the good quality the customer wants.
And so the customers, what kind of information do you require from customer before you start building? How do you extract information? Do you ask a lot of questions, discovery calls? So this onboarding process about like getting knowledge bases and choosing the proper technology, RAG systems, or like vector databases. What is the process for how difficult it is for clients and for you to make this happen as smoothly as possible?
With our chatbots now, we have made it so automatically, so it goes so fast to set up a demo. It takes about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and that's mostly just gathering pictures and names. And yeah, because if somebody is interested, we always just send out a demo. It's so fast, it's so easy, and it will be like 80 to 90% complete, but it's the last 10% where we as humans has to come in and give the last input. You have to behave like this, you have to like do like this. So in the onboarding process, or like the lead follow-up, we try to like get out the demo, and we always say, this is how good it gets by just automatically doing it. If you want to take it further, become a customer of us, and we will do the last 10%, and that can take a long time. But you will see the quality before the end.
And so with chatbots, I think that this is one of your main products. And do you work on some other solutions, or everything is around chatbot and then some other functionality added to your main solution?
We have our company Nordic AI. We want to be like total contractor in the AI industry. We want to have AI solutions that are already made. We want like chatbots, and we're also working on software that's called Companion. But if we don't have a software that's already made and works for you, we also want to be able to make it for you. We can do automations. We can look in your CRM system. We can see the potential of automation in all the combination and how the information flows in your company. And it's not always that the one solution works for the one company, so we don't want to close any doors. And with that, we also give a lot of advice, and we do like helping like with law, and you have to follow strict rules with the Euro AI acts and stuff like this. So we want to be like, we can deliver everything.
And so you have also an international team of people who work from other countries, and how do you manage? So as far as I understand, you manage the team, you have many procedures, and you outsource some work. How do you manage? What kind of systems do you implement in your management to make sure everything is aligned on your team?
We use a lot of Discord internally. We are 3 owners of this company, and we do our main communication over there. But also just to follow up on teams, follow up on meetings, have note takers taking your AI or using AI to take your notes to like follow up again, analyze them with AI, see potential in improvement all the time, and just be online.
You mentioned companion software that we used already, and Stefan shared it with me, and I tried it in Ukrainian language, and we even created a Ukrainian version of it. It's called Suputnik. So what is your perspective on this software? How do you think it will impact the world, and what is your perspective on this software? Whether how do you describe which kind of society groups, social groups will it affect the most and help the most? Can you explain this?
When Sebastian first brought up the idea with Companion to me and Stefan, we were like, is this something we want to do? Is this as good as he says it? We were not really sure if we wanted to like to invest everything in it. But just hearing Sebastian talk about it and see him work with it, you can see it in his eyes every time it mentions or he thinks about it. He lights up, and when a software can do that for one person just working on it, imagine what it can do for like the person using it, everyone around it. There's no, like, everyone in the world always needs something to talk about. We are humans, or to talk with, and everyone loves to talk about themselves, and here you have a partner you can have all the time.
So you said that companion software is what ignites Sebastian, and what and you talk about chatbots. It's what ignites you, right?
I have it is been there from the start. It's like where my journey started was with this chatbots, like Sebastian started with Companion.
Do you have something in mind for the next 5 years? Maybe you want to change the world in some specific way, apart from just giving work for the clients. Maybe you have some your own idea how, in which area of society development in the future, your competence and your experience will affect the most.
When now you say have no rules with AI, they can do whatever. They go fast forward. That means Europe will fall behind. What companies in Europe will try to succeed in a race where they are bound to lose? People will quit because of these laws when America doesn't have them. And the same will go for Norway, and the Norwegian like startup industry is really bad. But we want to like drive it forward. We don't want Norway or any other European country to fall behind and let America win. That's my vision.
Yeah, that's a very important point, and I support that. And here in Ukraine also, I think that although we have a lot of entrepreneurs and startups, our country is in the time of the greatest challenge of all time. So I'm happy that you develop things with future in mind, and also companion software that I hopefully will help people with serious trauma and psychological stress. As I live near Kiev, and you see what happened like this week was the toughest week in the history of these 3 years this week. So I hope that this trauma and psychology help will be needed and will be provided by your software. And so what would you recommend to people who are not into AI, who only heard about this or just use ChatGPT for like few times? Do you have advice to people not technically experienced, not technically advanced, of how AI could change in their ordinary?
You don't really need to be technically advanced to take use of AI. You just start talking with it. It looks like a messenger chat or like a phone message. You send your message and you get your response. That's why it's so popular, because it's easy to, it's familiar. And just start using it. Use it every day. It's like riding a bike. You just have to do it, and when you learn it, it will just be there.
How do you combine your intensive work and working on many projects and your professional experience with your hobbies and like leisure time? So what do you do apart from work?
I play a lot of football and work out. Football is my break. It's when my mind goes away from all problems, everything, and I can focus on one thing. It's like when I step on the pitch, nothing else matters. And I also like really happy for now because we have even managed to go in as a sponsor in my like local team where I play. So it's just for fun, but we can like help my local team after like building our company.
That's fantastic. As I worked for football like most of my life, so that is one of my favorite sports. Thank you for sharing this. What kind of position are you in?
I'm a striker, but fantastic. I can also play out wide on the wings.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's good to know. I think that sports and activity adds a lot to the quality of one's life and thinking. And one who exerts a lot of energy also is energetic and progressive in all the parts of his life. So, what do you see the future of your company like? You said that you will change the landscape of how is treated in Europe and also in Norway, and how your company will be on the storefront of, I don't know how to say this, as avant-garde of the AI community and society. And so, do you have some dream for your company? Like, what is the project that you will be most excited to work on?
For now, it has to be Companion. I really want to see where it can land and what it can bring to others. And like if you work as we do, you start your own company and do like this, you don't have like a very giving job. You are not a doctor. You don't help people directly. You're not a fireman saving people. So I have been feeling kind of I miss out on having a giving job or like to help others. But with developing companion, I can help others in the way I can do it best, and that's like to start a company, to bring it up and build this type of software. So
yeah, thank you for sharing. I think that all of your answers were succinct and deep, and so it's easy to understand. And your attitude to life and to other people and to your country, to Europe, to Norway, and to the society in general. I think that it's worth commending, and it's a value and respect to this. And so I thank you for this interview. I think that we covered most of the items. At the last, I have one question. It's coming back to the technology. For the usual person who like plays with ChatGPT, etc., do you think there are some special skills, technical skills needed, or not needed at all for the usual person?
you have to be open-minded. You have to be the one that looks for the solution. If it will always be a problem, and if you can find the solution to the problem yourself, you are so far ahead of so many people.
Thank you, Vetle. And so my last question is for people who watch this interview, who are attracted to your personality and to Nordic AI, and from the professional perspective, why should one start working with you, with your team? Does give some insights of what differentiates you from others?
Good question. I hope that we can inspire by just working with us, see our way of thinking. It might not be like the usual way. Maybe it's different. Maybe we do something else that you are not used to or you don't like. But our vision is that we want to help and inspire others. And in this industry right now, there is no competitors. So if we can inspire other startups or small businesses, if they need help to become big, we will be there. We will help. We need more of the companies. We don't want to kill our competitors because we help each other.
Yeah, thank you for this interview and for your answers, for your time. And I'm happy to take this interview, to have known you, to be with your team as your partner. And I wish you all the best in your journey. And
Thank
I
you.
wish that your team will grow and will succeed in changing the society as a whole in the future. Thank you, Vetle.
Thank you very much.